Chapter 3, Mishnah 5. If someone makes a bald spot on his head by tearing out his hair out of grief over someone who died, or someone rounds the edges of his head by cutting off the sideburns, peos, or someone shaves his beard in such a manner that he destroys the edges of his beard, or someone makes a cut in his skin out of grief over someone who died, for any of these transgressions, a person is liable to Makkos. The Mishnah discusses whether a person can be given more than one set of Makkos for these transgressions. If someone made one cut because of his grief over 5 different people who died, or he made 5 cuts because of his grief over one person who died, he is liable to Makkos for each of the 5. Thus, in both of these cases, he receives 5 sets of Makkos. Although he has transgressed only a single prohibition, each cut, or the grief over each death, is a separate transgression and is punished with its own set of Makkos. For rounding the hair on the head by cutting off the sideburns, a person can receive 2 sets of Makkos. One for cutting off the sideburn on this side, and one for cutting off the sideburn on that side. Each one is considered a separate transgression. The Mishnah earlier mentioned the prohibition against destroying the edges of one's beard. The Mishnah defines what these edges are. For destroying the edges of the beard, a person can receive 5 sets of Makkos, because the beard has 5 edges, 2 edges on this side of the face, one below the ear where the cheekbone meets the jaw, and one where the jaw meets the chin, and 2 edges on that side of the face, one below the ear where the cheekbone meets the jaw, and one where the jaw meets the chin, and one on the bottom of the face, that is the chin itself. If someone destroys all 5 edges, he receives 5 sets of Makkos. But Rabbi Eliezer says if he removes, i.e. destroys the entire beard at once, thereby destroying all 5 edges at the same time, he is liable to only 1 set of Makkos. The Mishnah clarifies what kind of shaving is considered destroying the beard. He is not liable for destroying the edges of the beard unless he cuts them with a razor. One is forbidden to shave the beard with a tool that meets 2 conditions. It is typically used for shaving and it destroys the hair. That is, it cuts the hair at the root. A razor, i.e. straight blade, is the only tool that fits this description. Another opinion. But Rabbi Eliezer says even if he removed the hair with tweezers or a plane, he is liable